Yo, I'm back with a live stream after a long while. This stream is gonna be a little bit of something different. I wanted to do a bit of an update stream. Um, so yeah, just let's just see how this goes. Um, I hope the sound is alright and stuff. Um, yeah, so let's just start with the title of the stream. Where the F am I? The hell? Um, um, yeah, so I wanted to do a little update stream and I found this game called Pools and I thought it's a pretty cool game. Um, and I was like, that's not really that interesting to just look at this, to just watch this gameplay. So I was like, maybe I can just play this while talking about stuff. Um, so let's try that. Also, I had to like redo almost my whole OBS setup. Well, not really redo, but like everything I have here in my scene was like either moved out of the view or scaled incorrectly, so I had to spend a whole bunch of time fixing everything. And you can see when I move around, there's a bit of like black seams around the edge of the screen. And that's just an issue with the game, I figured. So I'm not gonna try and fix that because it's just in this game. I can also notice it in my headset even, but not as much. So yeah. Um, so let's start walking. Um, yeah, I also wanted to play some music, but I know that some songs are going to get muted by like muted in the VOD, and some songs are just some songs are just not going to fit this kind of vibe. So let's just see. So yeah, this I'm also going to get into some of music stuff. But hold on. Let me. I wrote down some notes. This first song is probably gonna get muted, so I don't want to like talk a whole bunch over that.
I'll hop in the car with my friends and play my song. I hope the memories we make last all lifelong. Yeah.
Right. So I'll get into like when what's my last stream and stuff. Okay. This is actually really distracting. Not gonna lie. Alright. So I've played this Pools game. I've played the demo So I know the first level, and I know what the game is like. It's just very atmospheric, it's surreal and stuff. But I just change maybe the walking speed a little bit. It's running a little bit choppy. Maybe I gotta turn down the reflections a little bit. Also, I kept my the music I play from SoundCloud. I kept SoundCloud on the same volume level all this time, but I just lowered it for this stream because I thought I don't want the music to be loud, too loud, so you can't hear me talk. Yeah, so the last stream I did was, well, I only did 2 streams this year. Be like pulling through. Anyway, I streamed the last. I can't talk through a rap, man. It's so fucking distracting. You know what? Maybe just... Wait, there was a... I'm sorry, this is an ass stream to watch. I'm just messing around. What are these songs? It's a banger though. Maybe I'll just stop playing music in a bit. Anyway, I only did 2 streams this year. One where I walked through my Lost in Thought remix, and one after that where I worked a little bit on that's trance song I'm working on. I also worked on that yesterday even, which is kind of like I have been very active on stuff, but yeah, and today I was like, I can work on this song again, or I could finally do a live stream again, because I also wanna kind of get back into streaming more regularly, though I don't know if I really can, because I just constantly have to do some random IRL garbage stuff, that just keeps coming up. So I don't know, I'm definitely not gonna be keeping a streaming schedule because that just doesn't work for me. I'm walking in circles. What the fuck? This is not good. Okay. Yeah, so I've never really tried a streaming schedule, but I know it's not gonna work because I don't wanna put myself in like a spot where I have to stream when I don't want to. I just want to stream when I want to, when I feel like it and have energy and stuff. So yeah, it's just gonna stay random when I stream. But yeah, I also want to continue, or like, I would really like to finish into Radius. So I'm thinking that's gonna come up next for a stream. But I've also been working on some other stuff. What is this buggy ass stuff? Can't walk here. It's like an invisible something. Felt like the demo wasn't that buggy. Alright. Sounds good. Great milk. Good at as producer. Artist. Scary ladder. Should I turn this off? I know what it does. It helps with performance. I don't know. Like maybe it's not much of a difference. Yeah, oh yeah, I was talking about when I last streamed and stuff. So I did those 2 streams about music this year, and before that I did like a few gaming streams with my friends. But like the last proper IRL, I mean IT or Into the Radius stream was like exactly 1 year ago today, and I just looked it up and I was like, wow, that's actually longer than I thought. Well, I knew it was long, but and I kind of feel like I kind of missed like just talking about things, you know, things I'm doing, thoughts, things I'm working on. I'm going to get back to that, but for now, I have a tiny upgrade to my VR setup, and that is hold on. So I'm still using my Pico 4 for the VR stuff. It's still like a really nice headset and wireless also. But I got a little bit nicer of a strap for the power bank, so I don't have this weird looking pouch on me, but it's just more of a it's one of these like sort of belts for running, these elastic sort of belts where you can just put stuff in, and this one fits the power bank, so maybe I can show it. It's just sort of, can barely see it with the sliding even. So yeah, it's a very nice wireless VR setup. I've also been working. I've spent some of my free time on my car, I guess, on sort of visually trying to make my car look nicer. I don't have a very interesting car, but yeah, in case you wonder what I've been spending my time on, there's gone quite a bit of time into that. I came from here, didn't I? Yeah. Wait, where do I go? Yeah, I might just make a little bit of a video on my car with the visuals, but I don't know. If I do, you'll see. Alright. When I played this demo on this game, I got kind of lost here. I thought I had to like maybe go in there, but when you do, you like fall through the water and you fall into this endless black room where you can't see anything. But, the game doesn't really end, so I was like, okay, maybe it's like a maze. So I was just like walking around there for a while, but it appears you just have to restart when you fall down there. There's actually nothing there. Kind of trying to find my way. I know where I need to go, but I don't know how to get there. I wanted to mention a few, like, on to the next thing, I guess. I wanted to mention a few songs and albums that I liked, since because on stream I always play music, and I haven't streamed in a while, so there's just a few albums that I wanted to mention that stuck out to me, I guess. First of all, I wanted to mention a song that came out about 2 weeks ago, which is the song called The Way, with Juice WRLD and XXXTentacion. I know it's a collaboration that wasn't recorded as a collaboration initially, at least from what I know. It's something they put together, you know, after afterwards, I guess. But I think they did a really good job on that, nonetheless. Because I know the part from Juice WRLD was a song that he recorded as a song from just himself that originally was way longer, from what I read, and had a different instrumental, but I don't know, like half of these songs that are playing, like, at least I don't remember. Just shuffling my liked songs. Yeah, but this, I think they did a pretty good job making this collab, because I've made my fair share of mashups in the past years, and I've never found two songs that like match up together as well as these two songs do, because they are both singing in a very similar way about like a similar thing in the same scale. I haven't heard, I've only heard the version they released. I haven't heard like anything unreleased or leaked or whatever, so I can't judge it on that kind of level, but like, I don't know what they would have done with the, what the hell? What's that? I don't know what they would have done with the XXXTentacion demo if they hadn't put Juice WRLD on it. Okay, this is kind of trippy, but it's pretty cool. Huge ass duck. And the walking is so buggy. running into things when I'm not actually running into them. Like, hello? Can I move? I just feel like there might not have been different artists that they could find doing a better you know, addition to the XXXTentacion demo thing they had of the way. And I think the Juice WRLD part just fits really well. So I think it's a really good song. I remember this part. This is kind of funky. There's like a little set of hands there grabbing onto the ladder, and when you walk towards it, points at you and then it goes away. I don't know what happens when I jump down here, but I'm not all too keen to find out. Yeah. I was sort of hoping this stream to have a bit of a similar vibe of the song The Way, but with the music I'm playing, it's not really that, it's not really happening. It's not really like it. See what I mean? But yeah, if you're listening to me right now for whatever reason, go look up The Way and give it a listen. Or maybe watch the music video. Next, there are also a few albums that have come out. And to stay a bit in the Juice WRLD section, I wanted to mention The Party Never Ends by Juice WRLD. I think that's a really good album. Like almost, I really like almost every song on it, to be honest. I know some people are like, it's just kind of mid. There's only like 1 or 2 good songs on it, but I disagree. I like most of them. Or, like, I don't know what most people think about it. I don't really care. I just kind of like it. I don't really have a favorite song, I guess. Maybe, I mean, it's hard to pick a favorite, but I really... Why does it look like I'm floating? I would say Party by Myself is a really good one, especially, well, just the song itself, but also they managed to make a music video for it, and it actually features, you know, Juice WRLD singing the song. How cool is that after so many years of him, you know, being gone? What the fuck? Oh my god. Bro, what is this? I know Sudden Death released a whole bunch of awesome remixes, but it's a bit much. Alright, where am I? I think I gotta restart. Do I? Oh shit. I am somewhere. Yeah, that was kinda shit. I just fell through the floor. Anyway. I haven't seen this before, this whole level, so this is new for me as well. Alright, another album that has come out is Yellow by Belak, and I wanted to mention it because I've played his previous albums Red and Orange also on stream, and they are both or I mean all are really good albums. I think my favorite is probably Red. I feel like these songs are maybe a bit more raw or whatever. I don't really know how to describe it, but Orange also had some really good songs, and I also liked Yellow, but it's not my favorite. But it's really cool that he did this whole series of albums with these colors, and I think Yellow was the last one in that. Yeah, so Belak is pretty good stuff. Goated artist. Next album I wanted to mention. Yeah, its next album is I Thought I Had Everything I Wanted by Naku, or I'm Naku. I don't know. It's yeah, Naku is also just really good. I don't really know what to say specifically about that album. I just really like it. Let's see, where should I go? This is just straight up eerie. But I like it. I just really like the vibe of all this. I know it's based on the Backrooms, but it's just the pools. Can you hear this construction work noise? What's this? Is this like a window or? I don't know if these are lights or windows. I feel like it might be supposed to be windows, whatever. I love these large-scale rooms that don't necessarily make sense. It's a cool vibe. Next album I wanted to mention, it's also the last one, is the album From Zero by Linkin Park, because Linkin Park, you know, they got a new singer. They got back together with a new singer, and I think it's just really cool that they are back doing stuff. Even though I have to be honest, I don't think I like this new album as much as I liked some of the earlier albums. I just think the new singer doesn't really, you know, I don't know if this is fair to say, but I don't think she really beats Chester in terms of singing, but I don't think it should be about that. I really like that they're back, but yeah, and I like the new songs as well. I mean, they're rock songs, kind of in the old style, but also the instrumentals I feel are just a bit less experimental, maybe less industrial, and a bit more pop-ish, maybe, the new ones. It's also kind of that. So yeah, just wanted to mention that. Man, all these walls and stuff look so like humid or wet, I could say, reflects so strongly. I'm not necessarily a fan of this kind of pool, interior pool stuff, but I really love the way this is made. Yeah. What? Yeah, baby. Alright, where was I? I don't know where I'm going. That's where I was. Oh, there's a staircase. Oh, that's kind of fucky. That's pretty sick. This water slide is also insane. You just get sick. Who knows how long it goes on for? Okay, I don't know if I'm about to die. Going underwater here. Oh. Huh? Oh. Just set me back here. Alright. No deep diving. It's a shame the game doesn't run that smoothly. I felt like the demo was a bit more smooth, but might also, it probably more so has to do with the fact that I'm streaming now. This game looks really good on high quality settings, but yeah, my GPU is kind of struggling. Oh, what is this? A locker room? Crazy corridor kind of thing. Whoa.
O dia xereca me acordou da melhor forma. O dia xereca me acordou da melhor forma.
DJ, filho da puta. Engaçou de
Eres mierda lo que habla de mí. Busca fama, yo no puedo.
Another locker room. What's that? Damn. That's rough. A slide. Oh, okay. I'm on the other side of this weird thing. Or at least I think. Okay, well, I should move on to the next thing I want to talk about, and that is I mentioned this in my stream in January this year when I think I briefly mentioned it during this walkthrough stream of the Lost in Thought remix. I'm not exactly sure, but I think I did. I want to try and talk about some more personal topics and stories on stream, maybe. I wrote down some things that I could talk about on stream, that are some of which are kind of personal things, and some of them are just maybe like my opinion on something, or just some thoughts, or just sort of explaining myself, like how I do things, like creative things, and why I create things I do, stuff like that. That's also one of the reasons I'm back here with this stream, is that I want to do I go down here? Let's try. Okay. I hope what I was just saying isn't gonna be cut out because of that song that was playing. The thing is, I don't know which of these songs are like fit for the stream, because I don't know what these songs sound like just by the title of them. Crazy showering area there, by the way. So yeah, I wrote down some things that I could talk about on stream. Some of these are a bit more in depth, just like short mentions that could be done in like a few seconds. I don't know. Let me just read one of them. Yeah, guys. So the first thing, um, like streaming is potentially a way or like a place to talk about things that I wouldn't otherwise talk about to anyone, if that makes sense, because these things don't really like fit everyday conversation with people. But you know, well, this might be interesting things, but yeah, I don't really have a good example right now, because I would have to get into one of these things, but it's also kind of just maybe just sharing some thoughts, and because it's on stream, it's also just like recording a thought on a certain moment or whatever. Trying to explain it myself, and even to myself, maybe. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah, maybe yeah, I don't know if it'll work out well. Maybe I'm just gonna be rambling. I feel like I am. Right. The thing is with these things are my mind kind of needs to be on it, and when streaming it's really hard to make sense of these thoughts and make a point, because I'm way too focused on what the hell? What was that? I'm way too focused on the whole streaming and trying to say things rather than think about things, which is so kind of one of these topics in itself. So yeah, it's really something I gotta maybe experiment a little bit. And I thought maybe I could quit something like, whoa, crazy duck. I thought maybe I could fit one of these things into the radius stream when I'm at the base, maybe just doing whatever, cleaning equipment or whatever. But yeah, I guess for now that was kind of all I really wanted to share this stream. I don't know how long this pulse level is. I also don't know if I'm going to stream this entire game, because like it's really cool. I don't know if it's interesting enough to stream on its own. even when why am I hearing music in the game? Is it being played through that? I think it is. Even if I would use this game just to talk on stream, you know, for something to do while talking, I think it's a bit distracting, this game. Like, the talking is distracting me from the game, and the game is distracting me from the talking. But maybe Into the Radius has the same problem. But I don't want to do a just chatting stream. I think I feel like that's just boring. Or maybe I'm just too boring for that. I thought I could sit on these chairs. Oops. Huh. I also thought there were gonna be water slides that I could get on. And I tried that in the previous level in the demo. I tried getting into one of these water slides, but it didn't work. I just sort of walked into the tube and it didn't really slide me. Should I go down here? Whoa. Oh, I should not have. I don't know, when you play this game like alone, at least speaking for myself, when I play this game alone off stream, it just I'm not talking about anything, no music. It's really eerie as fuck. I don't even like stepping into water like this or into these dark rooms. But because I had already played the demo, and now that I'm streaming this, I'm also playing music and talking and stuff. I barely even pay attention to the game. Wait, do I actually use this in the water slide? Wait. Hold on. Oop. I'm sliding. What the hell? Did I just complete this level? I have no idea. Are these tiles black? I think so. The reflections are so... I want to say over the top. but it's also kind of realistic looking. They're very present. Whoa. It is also crazy. I feel like, you know, these things I wrote down to potentially talk about on stream. Well, some of these are things I really need to take a minute to think about before I can really talk about it. Like say something sensible about it. But I also feel like it should sort of naturally flow in stream, and I think that's pretty hard to do. Because otherwise I'm just going to end up not knowing what the hell I'm saying, basically. Can I throw this? Kinda. I'm gonna roll it down the stairs. Oh my god. It's going crazy. Let's see. Alright, here it goes. Wow. That move's surprisingly realistic. That's cool. What is this? A sauna? That's crazy. Wow. That's kind of insane. Just around the corner like that. More. And the toilet. really interact with that. Well, okay. Damn. Such a short slide, but it's still questionable. I'm really curious where this goes. Whee! Holy shit, I'm actually sliding. Yo, that's awesome. Hello. Person sitting. You must have seen better days. Wee. Holy shit. Oh, it's split.
You're so curious.
And why does this go so hard? Run up the stairs. Oh,
Do you want it now or not?
okay. I was about to say these doors interact surprisingly realistic, but okay. It's a bit wonky, but it's cool. Oh shit. What the fuck? Okay, opens that way, but it can't really. That's cool. And it's a dead end. Slide. Jesus. Okay, that's cool. This is sick.
I'm gonna take my shoes off for this one. RIP Eddie for real.
I'm popping out bags, I'm real out training.
Normally I don't skip this many songs, but I feel like in this game only the more atmospheric songs work. Like this, or whatever. So a random shuffle of all these songs is not a great idea for background music. Anyway. I've been live for an hour and a little bit. But yeah, it's kind of hard to find sort of longer stretches of time for me to stream. Like a few hours. Oh shit, it's not a sauna. This is some horror game shit. If any of these move, this would just turn into a horror game, to be honest. Seems like I can't move them. And the reflection is throwing me off. Nice toilets. Okay. Well. Okay, this is really this is just what do you call this? Almost like an illusion. This is insane. Even the water is bending. That's awesome. Whoa, okay, it's actually moving around. That's insane. I've never seen that in a, I don't know if I've ever seen that in a game. But definitely not in a VR game. Oh. Oh, this remix, of course. How did I not mention this? So this remix is also really good. And Juice WRLD actually... Whoa, okay, that's making me a little dizzy. Juice WRLD actually recorded his part on this for this. So that's just like, it kind of blew my mind when this came out. I had, you know, I always would have loved to see a collab between these two, but I just completely like gave up my hopes on it existing, you know. I just thought it never happened. But apparently Juice WRLD recorded some bits for this after X had already passed away, you know. And that's just... And for it to come out, like, even, you know, after Juice is also gone, that's just mind-blowing. And this part is probably gonna get muted on the VOD. Some people say that Juice's part on this is kind of mid. What the hell? Okay. But I think it works. I think it's good. Okay, I think I just locked myself out. Okay, wasn't even supposed to happen. I'm back here now. You know, I'm just appreciating that Juice WRLD have made anything for an X collab at all, even if it's not that good. But like, that's if you would say it isn't good, but I think it's good anyway. Alright, I think I'm done, to be honest. I don't really have anything else to say right now, so I'm also kind of done with the game, I think, for now. So yeah, I feel like this stream was pretty rusty getting sort of back into this. But I also feel like it is kind of rusty. But yeah, maybe it'll get better at some point, and if not, then so be it. It is what it is. Yeah, I'm heading out. Alright, so I'm at level 3, I guess, which is like halfway in the game. Maybe there will be another stream of this, I don't know. The game, it's just a bit buggy, which is, you know, it's not even much of any gameplay and there's still bugs. Like, that's just something.
That feels like a perfect night.
And right, anyway. Yeah, I guess I'll see you hopefully in another Into the Radius stream. Okay, let's check. Anyway, I'm also working on some things off stream, of course, so yeah, it's not like streaming is everything. Alright, until next time.